Welcome back. Today we're looking at the scenario based on the morning of April 7, 2003, the second thunder run into Baghdad. So specifically, we're looking at objective Curly, which is around down here, and which is the southernmost intersection of Highway 8. You have to pardon, the game that I'm using is Modern Warfare Squad Battles by Wargame Design Studio, and this thing has not been updated in a long while. You see the traces, but the roads pretty much look like they're dirt roads, but however, they're still labeled as classified as a primary type of road. But you know, this game has not been updated in a while. So, in real life, Objective Curly was held by Team Zan, which was a makeshift company led by Captain Hornbuckle, and they were outnumbered, facing wave after wave of, I believe it was insurgents and jihad fighters, and they were coming from all the places. There is plenty of literature to deal with this, but in my current simulation, I am going to show you something that is a bit questionable. I'm going to be using my Bradleys to conduct a high-speed mounted assault, driving with the infantry mounted directly into the enemy position before letting the infantry out. Now, Army doctrine and the troop leading procedures, in general, they don't subscribe to this thing. They favor cautious, dismounted clearing, but I am going to be using, of course, this is a game. I'm just exploring what are the possibilities. But if you read the literature, you will see that these Captain Hornbuckles, he had like a special view on things, and I think that, you know, besides the game and if I am using this right or not, it deserves a lot of attention. And I am trying to make the point that maybe we're managing uncertainty by using these shock tactics. So this video is more like a question to you all. Does the shock action of a multi-ton IFB screaming into a trench line outweigh the risk of losing an entire squad to a single RPG? Let's take a look at the footage and let's see where this thing goes. So here is Team Zan. You will see I'm browsing here my troops. We have 4 Bradleys, M1064s with mortars. These are the support units. And we have the command team. I believe this is a XO, and this is the captain itself. And well, everything else, it is M113s, which only have these 50 caliber as a weapon. So again, the current view is more like a you know, battle taxi than anything else. And then we have the Bradleys. And these Bradleys, they do have a variety of armaments. They have the 25mm cannon, they have tow missiles, and they have also a machine gun, which I believe is the coax at this in this scenario. So let's get into business. This is an overview of the area. It doesn't match very well with real life. Again, this game needs some updates. Squad battles have come a long way, and well, you know, the ones that are updated to the latest version, they look prettier, and this one doesn't even have the so-called 3D version. But anyway, so look what I'm gonna do. So moving on with the scenario, I'm going to quickly bring the Bradley down there. The enemy has just made itself visible. They're firing RPGs to us. Given the range that they are shooting, I am not expecting them to have too much of an effect. So let's bring the command team. Just because they have Bradley vehicles and those cannons are absolutely needed, I'm going to select the 1064s and their mortars. Mortar fire is not very precise, but hopefully they can produce some sort of suppression on the enemy. That a small white bar that the enemy counters do have indicates that they're on ground, like prone, taking cover. Abysmal precision. And that's pretty much it. Now let's take the M113s. We're going to bring them right up to here. And then, as you can see, the facing of this Bradley vehicle, it is really very bad. So let's hope that nothing happens. We don't have any more actions available. Click next turn. There was some exchange of fire. Everybody is on ground, like taking cover right now. So let's do our first thing first. I'm gonna create right here. It is very important to see which groups do have RPGs. And proceed to kind of suppress them. And the other one, let's first oh, you see this group is pinned down, which is good, but they can still fire. So now let's also provide some additional suppression by using the mortars, which continue to deliver their imprecise fire. Did I mention that each X is 40 meters wide? Very nice. Now excuse me for a second. And let's send some love downrange. Oh, you see, they were pinned even when they were not directly hit by the mortar. That's nice. So there is some sort of suppression modeling, like the one that you see in combat missions. All right, that will do. Now let's bring the infantry into this field right there. Unfortunately, they don't have any more action points to dismount, so we will have to live with that. And everybody has spent their action points, so no more actions are available. And let's move into, oh, look at this guy. This one is so wicked. It is just giving its back to the enemy. So this spells disaster. But anyway, let's see what happens. That's enemy trying to rally. So when the enemy is pinned, basically their rate of fire is halved, which is good. So I just wanted to show you how to dismount our infantry. Oh, what a moron. I didn't want to do that. I guess you can undo. So it pretty much goes that way. We're going to dismount these guys. Nice and easy. Command and load. Command and load. Pretty much very straightforward. The ranges are a bit long for the regular infantry, so this is gonna be an interesting fight. So now comes the show that I wanted to provide. First things first, we're going to suppress as much as we can. Mind you, these are heavy mortars, 120 millimeters. So it's not very nice to be on the receiving end of these guys. So now comes the butt clencher. So I'm going to move. And did you see that? They were under fire. And you know, quite a show there. The enemy is throwing some smoke. There comes the second assault. And we're going to carry on. Those three men are tough hombres, but you see, I pretty much rushed my IFBs into the enemy position. It was not pretty, but if the enemy is well suppressed, literally no problem. So I'm going to do the same. Look at that. So basically I have the majority of the objectives. Mind you, I'm still missing this one. And well, the scenario continues. I'm not gonna lie to you, we're just at turn 3 of 25. But I thought that this very thing of the of the Bradleys just assaulting and ramming into the trenches were something to watch for. Now I'm definitely curious, and I'm gonna try this with steel beasts or combat mission. I believe that uh, either there is something wrong with the engine of this game, or it is something that somehow is realistic. Pretty much all the enemies are coming out demoralized. You see, D means for demoralized, demoralized, demoralized. So I can continue with all the other objectives, and the story is gonna be the same. And well, more is gonna be coming our way for sure. But I just wanted to show you that. Again, many thanks for your kind attention, and I will see you in the next video.